nice little volley back to find the two, but DFM gets the pistol all the same.
Yeah, so this is where some of that vice util we're talking about in the beginning of the map comes into play. That wall slows down this hit, gives DFM the time to get the reinforcements there. A timely smoke from Cess as well to cut off Tree, to buy that extra little bit. They play it really nicely. The counter flood, perfect from DFM.
Well, some of the smiles returning.
Where are you?
Will haunt out. Nade going to be sent. Shota stays tucked away. As Akame.
Why the judge here?
Well, bam, on to Sugar Zero, but yep, there you go. Push forward, right click's going to be found. Kaide, however, able to find the finisher. Cleans it up, a little bit of ring around the Rosie into the refract. As Absol trying to utilize that judge, but now it's going to be stranded. A little bit more damage going to be suffered for the Prowler, also forcing Kaide back. As Cess gets involved, shows up will fall. Plant should still be able to come through. As far as finding some additional damage, it'll just be on the health bars rather than the kill feed.
That's crazy.
Looking to try to fast track perhaps up to that. No, it will be. Okay, Kaide, who's a little bit further along towards the ultimate. So we'll look to try to get that Steel Garden. DFM start things off 2-0.
I just get so nervous for teams. You saw this with Varel against T1.
Why a judge lose it around.
Yep. It almost happened. Kaide, just enough distance between him and that judge.
Did you buy the Thorn Vandal? I did not buy the Thorn Vandal, no.
Express delivery return there on the judge.
You can have it back.
I did not, dude. It's that time. I don't know. The Kuronami, I might buy the Kuronami. 2.0. I don't know. I think there's better. I have so many Vandal skins. And I just bought the other new Vandal.
Judge slotted up just here outside of a lobby, but ZETA kind of scattering to the winds. Walked into backside, not going to get the reveal on Kaide. DP across, another check going to be coming through, but oh, what a peak timing from Absol.
I actually like ZETA.
Sparing Sugar Zero the blushes. Keeps him protected.
Coordination is so good for ZETA at times. That right there.
Or ZETA. I like ZETA. ZETA.
Top of the wall.
ZETA.
Not ready for that extra layer. Bunch of Spectres and a Judge and a Sheriff for Yatsuka. Here we go.
Prowler for the judge, not finding purchase. XDL striking down Akame is Zero not going to be spotted either. Spam out. Absol does keep some damage and swing in from May. The Spectre still doing wonders for him, but Cess down to 5 HP. But May, okay, he comes away with another one. The weapons are going to be upgraded. Now suddenly it's Shota once again. Doesn't have a bite to try to play with. And May is reading this rewrap pretty damn well. Now here's the footsteps. He's just going to hold this one to completion. Shota should be able to clean up the kill, and he shall.
Damn.
Finds the 3K, but cannot stop DFM from getting another bonus conversion.
Well, the desk was calling for it. They wanted to see May start to step up. And he does right here. God, what a nice little play to counter the wall, but then they shut down the judge, and you think, okay, GG. Oh, he catches him while he's still in the smoke. Nice, aggressive play. Buying just enough time.
Whoa, what was that noise? What the
All
fuck?
right, well, they get another bonus to start. Can they keep this up? Ooh, Nico takes some damage.
The dash report immediately has to refract. Still nearly gets cleaned up, but down to 45 with that Bucky. C's going to be sent over. Dodged by Sugar Zero for now, but 3 players from DFM. Well poised.
There.
Beat and batter ZETA. Back away from this A site.
That's a good plan. Really far forward here. Sugar Zero just trying to back him off a little bit, but DFM's got him corralled for now. It's like a B pivot.
Well, right into Kaide. How about a third? Yep, there it is. Off screen. May will find Sugar Zero. As Absol will not be able to collect that weapon. Akame, Johnny on the spot, slides in, denies it away from him.
Kaide, nice.
Go again. 4-0 start for DFM.
Yeah, I mean, they're really doing a great job of playing stall on the A site.
Now, surely this is ZETA's timeout.
You would hope so. Great crosshair placement. There it is.
Also with this kill, May now has the showstopper online going into the next round.
So you do some real damage here, can DFM.
Something else to cheer for. Mind you, I do have to call back to the previous map and say that it is it's actually an affront that we didn't get to see the ZETA watch party.
When they started like doing, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we gotta be seeing that.
This is a travesty. Biblical proportions. Whatever will we do? I'm curious to see what the changes are going to be, but again, so far DFM is playing this comp really nicely. They have a great idea on how to stall things out to get their players to rotate into positions to shut down these hits before they can ever really formulate. So now do you kind of just work the map a little bit more here as ZETA, trying to slow the pace down a little bit, try to push and pull, because you're going to have to start to toy with these rotations. That would be what I would maybe think. That looks nice. Looks very relaxing.
Catatonic.
It's the dream.
Well, it's going to be Cess on the side of the map for now. Slow creep up. Eco, the dash at the ready. Fowler to try to lead the charge. Just fishing for any kind of contact that he can get. Dodges the saturate. TP's back over towards Waterfall. The rotation quickly going to be coming through. No smoke for this defender side, though. They're just going to try to face forward and clear it out, but Akame able to catch Absol there in midair. Showstopper going to claim it too from beyond the grave. Eco and Shota both dead, and now
that was just executed so well too, bro.
Hear the footsteps in the Russian play going to be coming in, and XDL has to do it all, and he cannot. Yatsuka cleans him up.
Damn.
And DFM maintaining this win streak now, 5-0. If we're sticking to the same script,
yeah,
this is where ZETA found their first round wins, but considering the economy where it's at, I don't suspect that that's going to be the case.
If you want the ZETA copium, you have Absol with the overdrive for the next round.
Oh my God.
That's where you're at.
Executed
but,
so
again,
well.
A big round. Ult cycles really nice for DFM there. Having that showstopper to put them back onto an eco. But if they can get to the post plan here, I think there's hope for ZETA in this round. They're going to try to challenge this site again. That's eco taking quite a bit of damage.
Again.
Yeah, has the Bucky.
Well, TP forward, and Kaide just playing up into that pass lane, turns back, catches Eco, and this is a shutdown.
Dude, DFM is nice, bro.
Absol didn't even get to rip the ult.
Stop that shit real quick.
Dead. Again, the little things that DFM changes. Talk about it after the round.
You look at some of these scores at the moment, as we'll find a straight connection to that box, but it's not enough to kill. 0-6-1, 0-6-3 for Sugar Zero and Eco. Two players that were having big performances for ZETA on that opening map, needing to find their footing. Sees towards the water, going to be grabbed. May on the angle, good for both. Akame will steal one. Flawless though. As DFM find themselves the 6-0 start, going above and beyond what they were able to achieve at the start of Bind.
Yeah, just changing their positioning here a little bit, anticipating that, again, there's going to be that bypass of the Vice Wall with the Omen and the speedy duelists. So Kaide's going to play a little bit further back and has the Thorns as well behind the wall. So if they might get stuck down there, he can worry about that ramp position instead. Now you have the Steel Garden for this round. Play some powerful retake. Wow, I was worried for Cess there for a second. He had turned away, and some ZETA players were challenging that angle, but no contact early. DFM hard commits to the other side of the map. I feel like ZETA's been pretty one-dimensional, so they're gambling on that.
Well, they will get the Steel Garden out. Quick exit as well, but scaling forward on C is not happening. There is still very big opportunity for DFM to get back into position before this execute really even comes through. They're drifting into the correct side. As they're starting to just understand, like, okay, ZETA just want to keep hitting C. Now with a walkout of B main, footsteps being made, but
Oh.
registered. But okay, Sugar0 will be able to find one and get himself on the board at long last. 1 and 6, and now the pivot back into A, but DFM still do have numbers in the right spot. Right across, Akame going to be spotted. May as well, having to make his quick exit with that blast pack. Gets himself over onto the site before damage can be found. Now it's 30 seconds remaining. The spike again being ushered elsewhere.
Face your fear.
As Nightfall will go through. Going to be connecting on a Kaide, and May. He's able to find Eco. Akame takes down Absol, sliding forward. Sugar0 dead, and now it's just going to be the Akame show as he cleans up 3.
Yo. DFM looking nice on the second game, dude.
7-0.
DFM just continuing on the warpath. Cess just overwhelmed a little bit. I think he was just hoping to find that lurk. I think he was anticipating that ZETA was going to take advantage of the open space that DFM had left on a C. And
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm just having so much fun,
gotta
bro.
be some J-pop thing, right?
J-pop thing is crazy.
Well, this is not getting any easier.
It's not, dude.
No.
Flash
Oh,
out,
flash.
push forward, Sugar0 dead. XDL
Oh,
gone.
Jesus.
Spike down. C.
Hit one, Shota. Nope. 8-0.
8-0.
Sorry, your build team isn't doing so good right now.
Oh, it's good.
Dude, he's all mad and salty.
At least I have Akame.
He likes
True.
ZETA, dude. He
He's having
just...
a pretty solid day.
I mean, if anyone took Haide as well, doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, Akame, you know, used to be a primary duelist player when he was
Oh
over
my
on Regen,
god.
so too surprising to see him thriving. Kaide on the Vice, man. He is so well drilled. I mean, the way he's placing his util and playing off of it.
Oh shit, this is a fuck fest right here.
Big
Hello?
reveal. Absol dead. A little while, but Akame eventually able to find that kill. Sugar0 pushing forward into the smoke is able to find a singular kill, but May has the shorty. Strikes him down. XCL with one to trade as things continue to get very messy, very scrappy. Merchant Path set connecting, but Yatsuka finding 2.
Spike down. A. I have the spike.
Zico, his first 2 kills of this map found, taps the door, and with a minute and 10 seconds to play with, he's gonna just go ahead and pump the brakes. He's expecting this flank around the back. Kaide situated at stairs.
Yeah, you can play this little pivot position between A and B, has the wall at C. There's the long rotate from Eco. Gonna go for B for now, maybe. Nice little play by Yatsuka there to dodge the convergent paths and catch ZETA off guard.
And you can tell Zico has no idea, no clue whatsoever. Will slowly figure this out, but he actually closed the round. 70 health. Kaide completely untouched.
30 seconds left.
He has to clear so much. Yeah, it could be a drop. He has no idea, so.
The plant now. Kaide starts scaling forward.
Spike planted.
Goes for the back site. Where does he go up to go to? Now, that refract is gone. Starts to get a decent read, rides the rope, still checking around.
Oh.
Looks into the corner. Kaide none the wiser, at least for the moment. As they are just missing each other. Slotted in behind the box now. And there's a timing.
Ooh.
What a monstrous timing to be found for Eco. His first 3 kills.
There you go, baby.
And what I think should be considered a clutch to get ZETA Division their first round win.
Oh my. Just the early reveal. Looked like maybe. Yeah.
I mean, I know that
You
Akame,
okay?
yeah. It's just, I know that Akame is like waiting to clear a fade eye, but it looks just, the weather's just so lovely. Oh, hey, look. Absol's over there. I should kill him.
Yeah. Maybe I should shoot him. Bail my teammates out a little bit. Absol still sitting on an overdrive. Shota has the pit. May has another showstopper. Yatsuka has the fatal. Change up in the default here for DFM.
Hey, that knife is in my store.
On A
I
with
should
that
buy it.
util.
Oh.
Shifts behind the box. Eco not going to be fooled by that. going to challenge if. It's like he's just going to try to play off the wall. But certainly Eco, something he can note.
Oh my god. Not sure how he's not lower. Sugar Zero. Taking out 77. Eco at the same time. Beaten up by Kaide. Fall to 46. Kaide
Oh my god, dude.
Klein XDL.
He's so good. He's just so good.
Got it.
DFM's so good right now.
They rotating in as that showstopper be too far away. Tap at the door. Actually rotated into B. We almost certainly lead to their demise in this round.
This is tough. You have no idea where that showstopper could be.
Wall's broken. Nico maybe on an approach to break the door. Yeah, he's gonna find the timing on the Otsuka. Kill found, showstopper now. He's drawn out, but Shota finds the headshot. Kaide eventually does find his man. Cleans up the kills. The pit's gonna be invested. Back of the B site, but let's see that Steel Garden as well invested. Scale 40 come through, and there's not a shorty in hand. This says to the double take. Takes down Absol. Now the players recovering their weapons. Outnumbered. Lingering here within the pit. Sugar Zero. Oh, sees the slide down, finds the one, but Akame so fast to take out Shota.
They're so
Sure
good.
that they will find victory. DFM not starting to open the door here. Keep it slammed shut. 8-round deficit. ZETA really going to be able to rescue this half at all.
Yeah, they're just so much more well prepared here. Using that Steel Garden nicely to corral them into that pit. Come from a bunch of different angles. God, that is a sick shot, Shota.
Embarrassing.
One.
Yeah, I mean, Sess has been pretty sharp today.
Oh my god.
That is nasty.
And if he doesn't get that kill, I mean, they know exactly where everyone's at, but it could be the difference maker.
Absolutely.
ZETA to close out the round, so big one to be found by Akame.
Sees, but no need to follow that up just to buy some space, I guess.
Back pedal. Spot out into the refract. Eco makes his exit. Peek coming in, and May jumping in on top of Absol, catching him completely off guard. As he's gonna go straight behind a tree, and May is able to find the straight shot. Eco dead. Akame spraying down the remainders, and it's
Crazy.
another flawless, another round in the hands of DFM,
Last round before the switch.
who are looking to make this an 11-1 half.
Why weren't we picking this map before? Was it being banned and I just don't remember? I mean,
This guy says we, he thinks he's on the team. You are the ship captain.
That's right.
I think everybody will give you that one.
Nice, Akame!
I mean, have we given a, I mean, obviously we have the melee. Have we given one to him for Raze? Because I think we just call him the maze because ZETA is absolutely lost.
The maze. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Coined and minted.
They don't know which way is up at the moment.
No.
They don't know which way is up at the moment.
Oh boy.
Oh. Dump of the alts. Kaide just keeping it quiet. Going in alongside by these two duelists. Spike now being brought around that water side. Oh, planted. Coming through, but push out. Tucked into the corners. Tricky Zero is barely able to find a second kill before getting taken down on the reswing, though. XCL to bring it back into a 2v2. Seeing Shota now, he's trying to clutch it up. Well, Cess will fall. Now it's just Yatsuka, and he cannot find the elimination. So a big round from XCL, but a very flat half here from ZETA Division. Just the 2 rounds to work with, as this is a must-win pistol.
Damn.
Absolutely. Overall there for DFM, just really good defensive setups. They have great ideas on how to stall ZETA. ZETA may be a little too one-dimensional. But the way that they're able to just play so much contained counter flood. This time around though, have that Nightfall available. XDL able to put it to good use. Use those tethers. Keep the other players at bay and just isolate those fights one at a time.
What did he say?
And,
What did he call?
Big Kaide fan there.
He's putting up one hell of a performance.
Yeah, he's going nuts on the Vice.
Pivot's been working a treat for him, but
That's crazy.
Spoiler on the big screen. It's going to be Akame who's out in front overall as far as the ACS is concerned. And, you know, you wouldn't really be able to tell if this is his second time playing Neon ever.
No. He's looked pretty sharp for the most part. A little bit rough at times on Bind, but here on Lotus, smooth sailing indeed. See if they can keep it up on this attack side. You would think so. It's Lotus, you've got double duelist, so does your opponent, but I mean, that being said, ZETA just really had no hope. Felt like every round was just DFM in the right place at the right time, making the right decisions. Let's see some good play from XDL, and you got it. That last round, at least. But feels like Pearl is on the horizon.
We are right into this.
Hey, error.
Crosswind pistol as Eco. Trigger happy with that. Saturate, wanting to try to find a catch, and okay, surprise, surprise, he's able to back away. Does he? It's a little lick of damage, though. Backed up by 26. Quick scaling, though, for DFM. This couple players going to be spotted. Sugar Zero going to go for that collection. Turns over towards drop, is able to find Akame. Slides down, Paint Shell still going to be finding
There's
damage.
3 of them there, bro. That is, oh my god, there's 3.
Kiting out, dead. Kick in the corner, Eco, the shot's going to be going wide. DFM, they want to try to flush them out of this position, and they have. Great surround going to be coming through, and now XDL trying to hold his own. Alongside Shota, another Paint Shell is going to be layered in, and Shota this time cannot find
That was terrible, ZETA.
DFM are
You
looking
all
to
go down on drop. That was like
take
a
this
rookie
one
mistake.
over to Pearl.
A nice little pivot by Yatsuka there to get up into heaven, to create that extra angle.
Look at this right here.
They know they've got
And they
a couple
all
players
3 drop
trapped in
down.
Drop. And they just find the perfect time. Really nice little change up there. A lot of players would have the confidence to scale up that rope, but
It's crazy.
Yatsuka goes for it. Yeah,
What are you yelling at, bro?
great on-the-fly decision-making there. That was the difference maker. Probably seals the deal on this map. No buy-up from ZETA other than a Sheriff. Trying to force, which is a bit surprising given the scoreline, but
Yeah, deficit like this. Double tuck behind the tree. Both duelists playing together. Eco now splitting off. Slides away, but DFM not going to have any further interest in this position as Kaide pushes all the way up outside of C. Just the Marshal in hand. He's going to go for the check onto Sugar Zero and should have him dead, and there you go. Chop to the shoulder, but a quick peek out, swing from Shota. He's able to find that kill, so weapon can be collected. If he gets it and gets on a line here fast enough, no, he's going to backpedal away. Start to hear the entry, Howard, coming through. Fully disconnected over towards that waterfall side.
just trying to suss him out with some util, but he's already abandoned sight. Be careful now. Akame just gonna try to tuck in around this corner. Yeah, I wouldn't push that after hearing that Marshall shot. Trying to play off the seas.
Here comes the judge. Gonna be good for 2. Shota will shut down Akame, but he himself 1 HP. XDL just the Sheriff in hand. Just juggling the weaponry away, not wanting them to recollect that judge. They know that this round and likely this map is going to be over. DFM, for the moment, 3 players surviving. Take this up to match point. May looks like he might go for a little bit of blood. And, no, it's going to be his blood that's spilled. The round is theirs all the same. A little bit loose in the play, but don't mind that too much when you've now got a 10-round advantage.
Yeah, you gotta hope that that's something that'll come back to bite you in the butt, but yeah, it is what it is. May just feeling it, trying to climb the scoreboard a little bit more.
As long as you don't let them pack in like Paper Rex versus Team Liquid,
yep,
you should be fine.
Yep. Well, this is just gonna be a mound fight off the rip. Another judge for Akame, opts to invest in it. To DFM. Got the rifle.
Smoke out, Akame ahead of this one. Slides in. He's able to find one, Kaide. Trying to trade this one back up, but Absol sprays down for 2.
Whoa, Chess, my boy.
Suddenly, the dust settles. We're into a 1v1.
Oh my god, bro.
What?
Average
Sess?
APAC round. Just an average APAC round.
That was a great little move from Absol. Just skirts the util.
Well, gonna be needing to see that replay.
I need to see
That was
from
crazy.
Sess's perspective.
That was crazy, bro.
Shota on the hunt, pushing all the way out. B main, but looks like he is gonna be suspicious that it's still on this C side of the map. I mean, Sess could go wherever the hell he wants.
True
Got
that.
47 seconds remaining in this.
I mean, he's gonna clear back C. Does he just keep going, or does he plan?
Shadows traveling.
Smoke out. There's the peek. And okay, Shota will have the shot. ZETA. At least the crew one more, not allowing for DFM to
That was crazy round, dude.
finish.
Show that round. Let me see
One
that.
player surviving. The economy is going to be very shaky. Show me Sess. Yep, this is good. This is good. Now show me Sess. There we go.
Woo!
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, just one win between. Otherwise, two very crisp kills. It's going to take a lot more than that to have something to really believe in, though. ZETA on this map. There's still going to be firepower. There's still going to be a judge in the hands of Akame. So here comes the attack. There's the spot. Shota. Oh, he's going to be surrounded.
Oh boy.
They're trying to flush him out. He pushes forward through the poison orb. He's able to come away with one, but Akame, of course, just eventually is in on top of him with that judge. Comes away with the kill, making it a 1-for-1 as the spike is planted.
Back in the
Akame
flash.
can get the overdrive here.
Only kill with the up and over. Has he noted him? Fell, but they spotted. Oh no, he's caught midair, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a judge, of course.
Here we go.
Saturate means nothing.
Remaining.
But Absol, he's got the overdrive. He's got it taken low. The check in the tree, looking for the hold.
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
What a bailout! One player surviving yet again. ZETA division. Defuse it. I was gonna say, I was like, don't lose it like this.
Let's not. Yeah.
Obviously, still plenty of time, but sometimes you get a little bit too hype, you make some mistakes, and there's a Red Bull clutch.
Dude, Absol, sometimes, man, he's so explosive. Nice little play by Shota there to dodge some of that util. But the judge be judging. I thought this was curtains, but then Absol just had an overdrive of his own and ripped it and gripped it.
Narrow margins. I mean, yeah, you can't be too upset about that one. You're still in such a strong position right now as DFM. 8 chances, chat. As a showstopper sent in, clearing out the entirety of this A site. Built up. Maybe he was considering staying on the peak to try to get another shutdown onto May, but fast
Spike
round.
planted.
Spike already in play.
Face your fear.
Nightfall just to stall him up even more.
Oh, my
in
God.
Massive relay bolt. He has to slide away, but May has the peak. And Sugar Zero dead, but Akame gonna be traded out. Eco to find that reply kill. May still here, still looking to dominate. A little bit of damage gonna be happening. Absol starting to do it again. Found himself too, sliding forward. Just able to find the shutdown onto him. Now he's all
Oh,
alone.
my
And Shota,
God. They're coming back,
he will
bro.
find the cleanup. Once again, it's one player surviving and another round over to ZETA.
I wouldn't mind seeing a timeout here from Vors and Melifovia. Just to calm them down a little bit. These post plants are getting a little too
Sloppy.
spicy. Just go away, go away, go away. Every time
Oh my
Jeez
God.
Louise, man.
Right back.
Absol is
Last player
just
standing.
feeling it today.
They get fired up.
Let's go again. That's what he said.
Make me proud.
Say, can they get a round win with more than one player? That's
Maybe.
my question.
B Crunch being set up. Akame's already at the door.
That's some early damage onto him as well, though. But May, oh, just the tapping. he just gets an angle through the door gap. And
Oh,
able to find that
what are you
kill.
doing?
Eco snappy on the readjust. Sets up the refract. Meanwhile, he does push forward. He finds Akame as XDL storming forward into B main. And my God, they may have just done it, and they have. XDL comes up with the goods. Zeta Division. 6 more to go to take this in OT. It still feels impossible.
It's too.
Who needs a weapon?
However,
Still very doable. That's where you got to be concerned here. Yes, I would like to see that clock stop. It's getting a little out of control. Oh.
Oh.
What? That
That
is bonkers, Eco.
I mean, if Eco's what's coming online,
Right.
wasn't fine.
Him and Absol.
Timeout.
I mean, even if it's not this map, if it doesn't manage to push it into OT, you just want to have them fired up from the outset on Pearl.
DFM is
It's a map that
crazy.
they have not shown it all this year.
Zeta's
Right.
good too,
How do
bro.
I get it?
Meanwhile, they've seen plenty of examples from DFM who have been, reconfiguring their composition and who's playing what. So there's some tape to be studied there. So Zeta maybe have some tricks up their sleeve, but don't really know what to expect. Other than that, it's probably going to be, Neon Waylay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have to assume on Pearl it's the same two duelists. I'd be curious to see if DFM has made any changes. Probably not. They probably feel like after that T1 game, they should have won it. They changed the rules around a little bit, but maybe now the Neon with Akame stuff is...
He's looking clean.
He's pretty good.
21, 13, and 5.
He's pretty good.
And again, second map ever on this character. The first one was Bind, and he was also still kind of frying there.
Scatter.
Trying to
Oh, he's gonna get caught up, bro.
Yep, in and around the back. Seems like this is relatively red, especially now that the Paranoia flies. So they know that the Omen is in deep, but Sugar Zero, he might be in deep doo-doo, but okay, here comes the peel. Absol arriving, sliding forward, takes a little while, but eventually finds the kill. Eco catches May. Sugar Zero eventually will fall. The quick check for the Seal Guard is going to be invested. Takes a refract back out, but will still lose his weapon. Being sure that no one's playing for.
Kaide.
He's just out into the open. But Absol's still here, and Kaide now dead. Eco, he didn't get the spot, but now he gets the warning shot. It's a 2v3. Try to bring
Let's see
this
what
one
you
to
got.
an end, but Yatsuka now. Last one standing to dive in. The shorty will get it
Not
done.
much.
Eco finds a 3K. Zeta find a 7th round
Oh
win.
my God.
5 now in a row.
It's, again, you're not really... You're just going for these set executes as DFM. You just try a different site. Basically, the timeout was, I think, just to cook this round up, But Zeta's playing really, really well on their defender side, too. And their anchors are just so elusive. I don't know what you're doing here, Assess. Like, I don't know. Trying to create that extra angle, of course, but with that Neon there, Zeta can react so fast. And again, you're not really trying to push and pull the map here. So Zeta can just commit, go for these fast rotates. You got to change it up, man.
And you start letting things like this happen. This is where, shakes up your mental, becomes a compounding issue.
Right.
Round over round that you end up giving back over to Zeta.
And look at Zeta, they're getting aggressive, man. They've got all the confidence in the world trying to go back into what worked on Bind.
Brand new sentence. To the top. The saturate setup is going to be Akame. Looking to deliver the end of this map. Finds 2. May gets 1.
Crazy, bro.
And it is an explosive start to the end here.
Oh, and he just sold it with a relay bolt. Really nice
Keeping
work.
that interest, and yep, Shota, he's going to start getting a sense of this. We'll counter-rotate back across, but a 2v5. Surely, DFM will at long last to bring this map to its end.
Spike planted.
Toxin screen down.
Let's throw the pit right here. Should.
Feels like you have to. About to peek into the angle. Kaide going to be spotted. He's going to try to play this patiently. Nearly gets flashed up, but okay. Pit now going to be invested. Paint shells do get let loose. Snake bite on the corner. Shota with a tap, just trying to bait out some more. Satchel's flying, sees sent, XDL trying to take point, the Boombot to be cleared first and foremost. The Hawk gone, and May to find him, the slide forward, and Akame started
He
off
could
this
hold that
round,
shit.
He will finish it, a 3K to get the 13-7 score line. DFM finally stopping ZETA in their tracks. They will send us the distance.
Yeah, a masterful defender side from DFM, and good enough with some help from some big pistol wins. DFM continues to be strong in that regard, going over to Pearl, a map they had been picking. One that we haven't seen from ZETA, but I'm curious if DFM is going to have another comp change in store for us, or we're just going to go back to what we saw against T1. Just have to wait and see. But I mean, both teams showing some fight, some resilience, some impressive Neon plays, like on both sides of the coin, and Eco's looked pretty solid on the waylay at times. Kaide was nuts on the Vice. My word. Keep that up. There you go, Akame.
Hell of a lot more to feel good about here for DFM compared to that opening map, but it's a familiar territory with the Pearl, but I actually do think that we're going to be seeing changes coming through. I think that just given the way that Akame is playing this Neon, I'm not going to be shocked if we go into that map and he's still going to be playing it. So, yeah, could just be debut, new comp on Pearl, try to, take away what ZETA could have studied. Given the form that he's in, I'm more than happy to keep watching Akame play Neon.
Yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense right now. This seems to be a better iteration than what we've seen from them so far this stage.
All right, well, plenty to break down, so let's go ahead and send this back over to the analyst desk.
Lots indeed to break down, and I actually thought ZETA Division, they were getting a little bit of a comeback was happening right there, but
yeah, they were.
DFM managed to close it out, but not before a big fight from ZETA Division. DFM though, on Lotus, I mean, where have we seen this before?
Yeah, I mean, they were sweating a little bit there, for sure, no doubt. 12-2 all the way to 13-7. That is a hell of a run back from ZETA Division. But ultimately, that first half, DFM just did way too much. They ran away with it. I think Akame on this Neon as well, this double duelist pairing, this is clearly what it was supposed to be now. All cylinders firing for this DFM team.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3-lane map, and I think at the end of the day, you've seen, even going back to, like, that vintage Shenji comp where you were only playing, like, the solo Raze, C is such a retakeable site on this map, and I think that DFM really used that to their advantage with the double duelist. You have a lot of high percentage utility that can clear out some of those angles on C, and you're going to see how that kind of helped their game plan on the defense, but this very much seems to be the 1-2 punch for DFM right now. Akame and May, it's what used to be a recipe for success before they picked up actually Kaide and Yatsuka coming into the team, and now it seems like they're backing them as the premium double duelist pairing, and it seems to be working wonders for them. I think Absol had a couple of things to say after a very quiet start to this game in that second half, but ZETA dug themselves far too big of a hole to actually show just how good their defense was.
Yeah, the DFM just did too much there in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think that's the thing. Like, Absol, he was sat there on 3 kills for the longest time. Yes, he activates, but it's too little too late. I think the only positive you take away from this as ZETA is ultimately you did show some fight back in the end. It's not like it was an entire whitewash. You showed that you can still compete. It wasn't just a complete blowout. So I just need to see them bring some good mental into map 3, which is going to be Pearl. So there's going to be a lot to expect from both teams with that.
Yeah, no, towards the end there, you actually saw ZETA Division. They were actually getting hyped up there, and it got me believing in that comeback. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this can happen. But when we look back to how these two teams perform on Lotus, you were kind of getting flashbacks, especially when DFM was, getting like so much done in the first half, because this was a very strange map when these two met previously.
Yeah, I mean, flashbacks to what was happening to them the last term. These two teams played on Lotus. I mean, it's weird. I think these domestic matchups tend to lead to lopsided results at times, and I think in that series in particular, you had a 13-1 in the favor of DFM on the first map, and then the second map is a 13-1 on Lotus in the favor of ZETA. I think you're seeing a similar thing in this series where I felt like ZETA were kind of running away with that first map the way they were playing in one of those halves, and then Lotus, you see DFM just come storming out of the gates. I think it's really just up to momentum and who feels like they have a better read. Pearl is going to be a very interesting prospect as well, but I think like as I was mentioning before, DFM, it felt like they were just leaving C side open. They didn't care if ZETA went into C on their attacking side, as we'll see in these replays. They were very, very comfortable with the C retake, as it's such a high percentage thing on Lotus.
I mean, I think that's also a big difference between Vice and Viper. I think with C, you can really have a lot of delay. We saw times where they're stuck behind that wall.
I mean, you should never get away with this, though. Akame slides to his death. We're in a 3-on-5. Spectre, and a Sheriff against 5 rifles with the spike down. How do you lose this, bro? Like, honestly, how do you lose this round as ZETA?
Yeah.
This is criminal.
I mean, they have so much belief in their C retake. They kept going back to it time and time again. Making the double with this rocket here just makes it so easy. And I felt like ZETA Division kept walking into the trap. They kept thinking, like, guys, we can win it. But they very rarely did on that C side.
Honestly, it's like the biggest bait in the world. It's like, hey, we're getting on C. Let's go C. Oh, they retoken us. But we got the spike down. Let's go C, guys. Let's go C. Oh, we got retake on. But we got the site. Let's get the spike down on C, boys.
I mean, eventually it will work, right? Surely this time they do something a little bit different, but...
You know what? It did.
Yeah,
to get them their one round at the end. And when they were down 10-1, they went C, they won. XDL, big 3K, let's go! It works fourth time around.
And it was glorious. And this is why, ZETA has this much energy and this much fans. That's this kind of energy that, they really, really love. But speaking of what's different, by the way, May's performance was vastly different from Map 1, which
much better.
You and I were very happy about this.
Yeah, much better. I got him on my team today. Everyone expects big things from May. I think this man feels the weight of a nation on his shoulders, especially in this domestic matchup. Match 1, he was not really present right down at the bottom of the scoreboard. This map, I feel like this is a lot more like the May we've come to expect. He seemed very solid on this race and started putting up much better numbers to help DFM move forward to this map 3.
I mean, I think the Waylay Neon, like a lot of the times you talk about Neon being a space maker, that's when it's paired with a duelist that can frag, like Phoenix or Raze or something like that. But when you pair it with a Waylay, which May is playing a lot of with Akame, by the way, I feel like that's the supportive pairing in the duelist role, and the Neon often ends up being the fragger. And I think you're seeing May on a lot of Waylay at the moment, and it doesn't lend to him actually having particularly big games at times. Instead, he kind of has to be a cog in the system, so to speak. So seeing him back on a vintage agent like the Raze for his, we've seen big games from him on Raze, on Split in the past. I think it's a very comfortable agent, so it's great to see him pull it out on Lotus.
Yeah, it was good to see him come back from like that performance, even though his role might have been slightly different than Vine, and going into Lotus, being able to, get that kind of energy back, because I was very worried for DFM when it felt like, they were kind of plateauing with regards to the energy, but Akame was surely keeping the energy up also. But yeah, going into map number 3 now, we are heading into Pearl, DFM stomping grounds. What does ZETA have prepared for them here?
Well, this is the thing. We highlighted this in the pre-show. It's been picked twice by DFM this stage. They've been playing this funky double Enit with the Teo and the Sova, which has not gotten them a win against Full Sense or T1. Given that those are very good teams, but I just don't really like this style for them. They even tried to shift who would play what role and really back themselves with it. The problem is for ZETA, though, they banned it in both of the series so far this stage. They've shown a willingness not to play Pearl, and now they leave it as the third map decider against a team that's clearly put a lot of prep into it coming into this stage. That's a big risk given that you're down 0-2 in the group. You're going to have to come up with something very nice here.
I mean, I think the big question for me is, what did DFM do? Akame has been great on this Neon. Do we stick with this Teo, Sova, and of course, what have ZETA Division got prepared? What are they looking to counter here? DFM, they are coming in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're sticking with it. They're sticking with it.
Yep, back on the melee, so they are playing the double Enit and trusting the roles that they were showing previously. Kaide on the Killjoy. ZETA Division, on the other hand, this is what they've cooked up for us. Very common in this meta. It's going to be Phoenix Neon. Haven't seen Eco on the Phoenix. He's mostly been on Waylay Neon duty, so a little bit of a different wrinkle for him. And you will have ZETA on a Cypher. I think it's a lot of comfort roles for ZETA, and quite frankly, I like their comp for their players better than I like DFM's.
I'm right there with you. I massively prefer this ZETA Division comp. DFM, they have to show us some answers. Paper Thin is crying in the casting booth. Let's see if he can keep his cool while he talks us through this.
Well, he better wipe those tears, because it is time to step into Pearl, and this is map number 3. We're gonna find out who takes this series. Is it gonna be DFM, or is it going to be ZETA Division? Over to you, Achilles, and hopefully the tears are dry on Paper Thin.
Those tears are delicious.
What the hell?
Well, let's go ahead and get into this one.
That's messed up, man.
A map 3 to decide which of these Japanese teams is going to be walking away with their first win of stage 1. And potentially able to net that what feels like final slot in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Obviously, still plenty to be settled, but the caliber of teams that we've been seeing with Full Sense already getting theirs yesterday, feels like it really could come down to this series right now. First viewing of Zeta Division on this map this year.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be tricky. You're going to be trying to figure some things out on the fly as DFM, and who knows how well rehearsed this is for Zeta. Behind all of it, plenty to work on and improve for DFM with this comp. It certainly looked better the second time around against T1, but it's still, I have some concerns about the way they've been utilizing their util. Interesting to see a Cypher. Not usually the Sentinel du jour.
Well, I haven't really seen anything, but this is just a call to stack the ace out of the map. Shota Star's now going to start being set, gets a spot out there on the main. Not sure if he himself was seeing it. Seems like no. Quick rotations need to come through. The Zeta Division gonna work their way forward. Shota gonna be tagged down. 74 health.
Nicely set up.
They're gonna try to just flood their way out of this one through the Nebula. Akame, however, able to find Shota. XDL leads Obsess. Swing in the corner. Natsuka finding
I'm back.
down, but
My bad, I missed it.
Akame. Sugar Zero coming away with that kill. The spot out. May clean with the shots.
Oh.
And Natsuka is there to get them over the line. 4-1 in pistols. DFM once again find the opening round.
Just a really good patience there with the up and over. Get past that kill trip that Shota's trying to play off of, trying to go for the one and done. He tries to create that extra angle.
Oh my God, what?
A bit mistimed there from him. Good follow-up though from Zeta when they use that haunt to triple swing onto Akame. But May is nasty. Hit some crazy good shots with the Sheriff. And a reveal here onto Cess.
Yeah, he's not even going to try to play around this one. Just backs away, giving up that space. Absol, however, happy to scale forward with that shorty.
Gonna use the drone here. Clear out the site. Gonna see Shota. Quick rotations though from Zeta.
Himself into position, but curveball out, not going to be connecting as it is just going to be an absolute meat grinder here. Spot out on the Shota, able to pull back away, dodging the saturate. Still trying to work his way across. So far, just the one kill found. No real damage going to be dealt here to the economy. And it looks like Zeta just going to rewrap and look to go down to this spike. Know that they just don't have the weaponry to really contend with DFM, especially at a range.
Right. Well, don't mind the attempt from Zeta. They're in the right place at the right time, but a pretty good grab well there right at the exit of Hell. It's basically impossible for them to launch themselves into the B site the way they would like, and this is why it became the grinder that it did.
Success able to collect that Spectre, so again, weaponry just going to be carried forward. DFM just dropping the one player. Everybody else settled with their armor as well, so don't even have to get a rebuy in that regard. So very clean start once more for DFM. Can they go 3 for 3 on opening bonus conversions?
To see. Yeah, Nova Pulse in there too. Look at all that util right at that exit point. And are they gonna buy up anything else? Nope, just a Sheriff in Assassin's hands. I love to see it because he's been hitting some pretty good shots with it. So
yep,
that is absolutely the player I'd like to see have it. While half armor
Revealing area.
onto one player of Zeta, but this alt orb does give you a little bit of concern. It's been pretty well uncontested, so DFM still just doesn't get the trip. They missed it. It's a little bit too wide. This is all just a little bit of a ruse here. At least for now.
What's the call end up being? I mean, they've been very fast to make these calls to rotate the stacks over.
Yep.
And this now does open up that A side of the map.
If you
And
take
it hasn't
a
been able to scale.
If you take a pause here at this door, wait for ZETA to overcommit to some of the rotates and stuff, you should be able to find a good opportunity, especially sending that stealth drone in.
Stealth drone's just going to go through to A, and this is going to keep all the interest from ZETA on that side of the map. Meanwhile,
Exactly.
they pivot back, and they're not going to find out until they hit the trip or get spotted by this camera.
This is beautiful mid-rounding. This is a great adjustment from what you were seeing on the previous
There's the
map.
clear of it. Meanwhile, okay, good trip setup, though, from Shota.
30
Kind of can't
seconds
actually
left.
play off of those
This is
footsteps.
swamp
We'll just be setting up an Nano, trying to interrupt anybody else, trying to scale through that position. This does limit the angles of approach for ZETA Division.
Yeah, you have
Once
the
again,
alarm bot.
it's going to be funneled into a hall.
Yeah. There's that star again.
He's around the corner, the curveball. Oh, okay, never mind. They do manage to find him, but he gets a shorty out, and Absol's dead. Both duelists now going to be down. Kaide swinging around the back, but Akame has it handled. And now it is a 2v4.
Grenade out.
A couple weapons grabbed up. Sugar Zero bouncing across the boxes, gets caught on the timing, and XDL. Oh, he's just not going to be able to make anything happen. Akame, another
DFM,
massive
dude.
round as it is
Jesus.
another opening bonus conversion from DFM. 3 for 3 in that regard.
Pretty impressive. That should be generally you winning a match. But yeah, this is just a great mid-round into just a really oppressive setup. You have the alarm bot outside of the double doors as well. If there was any follow-through after that Nano cleared that trip, and like you said, man, they knew exactly where ZETA had to come from. And this comp, if you are going through chokes and you give DFM time to prepare with this composition they're running,
That's
with the
crazy.
Master with the Tejo, that is going to make an absolute meal of your team. So I guarantee that's what ZETA's talking about now. Maybe having to reconsider some of these fast rotates, maybe having to consider how they're going to spread the map, how they're going to take it. Like, one thing I'd like to see from ZETA here is they're take advantage of that early alt orb that you've been gifted in terms of using that space to keep pressure on that A side a little bit longer. Something I've faulted both of these teams for in their Pearl play is their A main control into not using that into a bigger picture map control. So let's see what the adjustments look like. DFM though, keep it up. Like the way you're working the map and all that stuff, that was a great little round.
Did again, going for the stack. Go once again, having a very troublesome start to this map. Sees over the top, not going to be able to find the catch. Speed DFM backing away. Overall, no real contention on the orb. Kaide at the same time.
This is nerve-wracking as a Killjoy.
Scaling his way forward.
Oh,
Phantom
shit.
flush against the wall. Prowler, however, will suss him out. And on the exits, it'll turn
Oh,
away
help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Oh my
Curveball,
god,
and
this is just
Akame
fucking
gets
chaos,
some
bro.
space. Shows him a window, guns down the rest.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Just barely getting out of there. Sess using his sound to try to bait a reaction around this orb to see if it's free. No response.
I got the spike.
But going up against an eco, you can go for those risks. Gun should be scooped up by Sugar Zero there. So yeah, he gets a Phantom.
I have the spike.
See if he can do some damage with it. And if it's going to try to come in through Link.
Trying to scout around backside Flowers, but no one going to be spotted there. Just the Sheriff. Shota can't really push forward. Now you've got post-plant stars set up. Maybe they're going to be popped here by Sugar Zero. So he looks to try to go for the hold. They were ready to try to body block the grab well, but salvo out first. Oh, ooh, look, here comes another one. There's also a stun. There's a Hunter's Fury. There's the pull.
Oh,
Does manage to stop it, but it's just...
Death is cold, friend.
it's just silly. I mean,
It's just silly. It's just silly.
decent ideas there at the end, but Shock Dart delivered. Akame now 8-1 and 2. Continuing to excel.
I heard that the post-plant meta was ended. Kilios, I was lied to.
Nope.
Curse you, Fnatic.
Silly.
Stupid poster. Yeah.
Why don't show that one. Again, we didn't show that at all on Bind, and now we're gonna show like the heartbreak moment.
You got to get all the emotions in there, you know.
Missile deployed.
Well, we didn't get the happiness.
I know, but
And given the way that this is going again, I'm not sure if we will.
that's a good point.
Slide across from Absol. Cam gonna be able to get the spot. Let's get on that line, but Cess just clears the cam, backs away, doesn't give him that opportunity.
But because of that, they've got a pretty good read that this is going to be A. You know, you have that trip as a little bit extra stall at the entrance to B from Link, so gonna try to set up the A crunch.
Huh?
That Hunter's Fury still
You say, babe?
getting out onto someone. They're just gonna rib it.
And yeah, okay. His Fury's in, run it back, gonna be popped. Zico rushes forward, sees that no one is scaled in. Swings out, finds some damage on the Mei, but Mei will be able to snap him back. Top hands now, cycles forward, even more damage gonna be found. Mei down to 32. Eats another 50. Kaide hearing these footsteps, and this time there is no trip to try to spare them. The slow approach around the back, the spot on the one, and Shota just turns around. Now they're aware, but it's still just Kaide tearing them apart! Another monstrous round, another save here as Absol. He just made it through club. This is gonna be a flawless.
I think you're right.
Unless Cess just stumbles into his lap, but right now, not checking the right angles. Cess is not going to go pushing into shop, it would seem. So the operator being retained, the lone silver lining. It's a 5th round into the hands of DFM.
They know where he's at now, or they should. They're going to get there in time is the question.
Oh, yes, they are.
Scanning ahead.
Go, go, go.
There's the recon. Hello!
Fuck.
Flawless indeed. Operator not carried over, so the silver lining is gone.
We should call it a perfect, because that's what it's called when you're playing on the Japanese client. Not a flawless. It's a perfect. I mean, the timing here just awful for Zieta. He was watching that. He was watching the waterfall for a while. But he turned, tried to help with the retake. And then he just had reconsidered it, and that's when Kaide striked.
Crazy.
Oh boy. He's got his ult too. Lucky for Absol here.
Looking for this quick little challenge here around A main. Orb will go back into the hands of Eco once again. Double stack. There's a swing out to their deaths as Kaide. He is just
hell, bro. ZETA is just...
Shota now all alone. Sight. Sugar Zero dead. Kaide another 3 kills. Overtakes Akame once again on the scoreboard.
Get over here, Kaide. Let's get you the
I have
ace.
the spike.
Yeah, why the hell not at this point? Double dash forward. Mei just going to go in for the plant. Knows that he's going to be safe in this position.
Spike planted.
So Nano can even just go ahead, stave off the peak. Frax back out to safety. And my question is, do you try to make anything happen, or do you just stay tucked and guide to the spike?
There.
Well, I want those orbs.
Well, so did DFM.
True.
Last player
Tap,
standing.
and that's the headshot, and Absol not going to look to give it to him. Kaide, however, he really wants it. Rushing forward, Salvo's split to the one side. Getting closer and closer. I mean, all the noise in the world being made. Knife out, Shorty in hand, and he has it! Predator ace from Kaide to continue the win streak for DFM.
Jesus
6-0.
Christ,
As what a day he is having.
Wow, he is really feeling it today. The Sentinels are suiting him. Right through Mei's legs there. Just the win out there.
Remaining.
Huge. Love the read. Okay, huge round for ZETA right now. Got a couple ults to work with. You're one away from Absol's One away from XDLs. Got guns. Oh no.
Well, Kaide's just back to it.
Oh no.
Finds a kill. Eco is still so invested. He is stranded. He is dead. It's time to save.
It is.
Time to save.
Damn, bro, that sucks.
Yeah. Nope.
Dude,
Yep.
that's
Hit that S key. Don't hit the W one.
Oh boy.
Just backpedal away.
hit that S key.
Just into the corners. Yep. Everybody hold one angle or another. Still, of course you're gonna hunt here as DFM.
Last
Oh
player
boy.
standing.
Oh no. Not like this.
Not like this.
Better hiding spots than the spawn. Shota trying to stay quiet. Just have a little bit of cover. Has the camera as well.
Wait a moment. Cage triggered.
Catches a glimpse of Kaide. He's gonna be able to catch the shot. It is a 3K. It is a flawless. It is a 7-0 start once again for DFM. Made it to 8-0 on Lotus before ZETA were able to finally break that momentum. But this time, looks like we're going to be seeing the investment of that second timeout very, very early on. And it is very, very necessary.
Oh, Sass. Yeah, kill fully blinded there. Oh.
Timeout.
Gotta cool him down somehow.
How did
It's possible.
That's
I
not possible, bro.
I don't know either. It's just tough. I mean, I gotta give credit to DFM. I really feel like now they're starting to spread the map a lot more. They're not overusing some of their drone util until they're ready to like actually commit off the back of it. Pretty good stuff. And they're just winning some of these fights. That's a big part of it. Yeah, go ahead.
Across the team,
Yeah.
ZETA has as many kills as DFM has round wins.
Ooh. That's no good. I mean, Kaide has more than all of ZETA combined.
Yes. Yes, he does.
By double?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Actually, after that round, maybe he does. Yeah, no, he does.
He does.
Kaide has double the entire team. This is not what I was expecting.
Not me neither, honestly. I thought this would be pretty close. But we'll see. It could turn around. I'm hoping. For ZETA's sake. Another shorty in Absol's hands. This time he's right by the double doors. But DFM, very thoughtful. Did he catch a glimpse? Well, he made noise. So, thought the cape might have gave him away there, Sugar Zero, but can at least steal the orb. Get Cess another charge towards the Armageddon. Still holding on to a lockdown, just haven't needed to use it.
I'm tripping.
It's Kaide, just been destroying, so who needs ults when your guns are better?
Hey guys, it's
Kind of a little bit concerned here, though, for DFM.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
No, but, I mean, you know, this is the strong side of the map for ZETA.
Well, Absol needs to find something with his shorty, but it's Kaide,
The timing.
and it's a timing. So that lockdown going to be invested. Might not be necessary, but they are just making sure that they do not give anyone an opportunity.
The
And
timing.
with just one kill found,
Spike
Shota
planted.
zoned away with a classic in hand. This is going to be an 8-0.
It's just going from bad to worse for ZETA. Just every little thing, every little moment
Yep,
not going their
you-
way.
yep, there you go.
You got it. Yep. Now what do you do? Two shock darts, salvos.
I mean, Kaide's on the
Well.
flank again.
Yep. He's looking to get the kill.
Shota will just grab up this gun, go for the save. The silent walk away. Kaide, however, going to try to match, perhaps here, but looks like he should be safe to retain this unless Seth says otherwise. As 8-0 now hits the board, and Shota gets worked lower. He's down to 36, but will be able to tuck away.
Well, this is the round where it changed for ZETA on Lotus. They have a ton of ults. They have a buy.
Oh my
Is it
god.
gonna matter? Cool.
Like my honest answer.
I know what your honest answer is.
Okay, one away from having the stacked deck of ults.
Turn out. Slowing them down.
Oh my god,
Forced
Sugar
away.
Zero.
A little bit of damage going to be taken, but it's a solid, concise fan out here from DFM. Getting a lot of map control very early. As Kaide's doing it again! He needs to be stopped. He needs to be studied.
He needs to be studied.
They just
What the
didn't check
fuck?
him. He had already tucked in
Jesus.
behind the box, and they weren't expecting him to be there already.
He needs to be studied.
But all those kills.
Oh my god, it's an
put them
oh
into this
fuck, dude. Like
territory, and
they're just like mentally
we'll say
destroyed,
the
dude.
Crossfire's created here for ZETA. Can they do anything with it? What's that second layer? That drone, not going to see. Well, it does see Sugar Zero. Up and over the grab well. Oh, Sugar Zero. So much trouble. He's down. He's out. ZETA? No.
Going to be the one found. Of course, Kaide there for the finish.
Dude, they're just.
9-0
You almost feel
DFM
bad for
doing
ZETA.
themselves.
Jesus.
from that Lotus.
Oh my goodness.
As, I mean, there's just no end in sight.
No.
I mean, there. Well,
Look at
there's
this
no end in
shit.
sight.
Well,
It's about 5 rounds away.
it's not. Yeah, it's not the end you want. But it's an end.
One enemy remaining.
Kaide gets 3 kills again. What is his ACS right now is what I want to know.
Large.
Large.
Who needs numbers? The
Not-
game should
why?
just- the game should just say huge next
Yeah.
to his ACS.
Yeah.
Huge.
This whole ZETA team is just broken.
Yeah, as I'm saying, they're just
Sugar Zero
mentally.
just stands underneath the dart.
Run it back's going to be used to no avail. There is nobody home on that side of the map. We'll be able to at least gain that information. Once again, it's just struggle street here. Both
my
Eco and
God.
Absol might need to commit the overdrive to really be able to find the the punches that they need.
Oh, for sure. But they guessed wrong here initially. You know, Eco got that ult, got the information, and it was false information.
Bring the phone here so
This
we can
DFM
check
was
it,
taking their
please.
time. Now they're rotating back through that space. No one's there to re-clear it. Do have the trip at the front of A, but doesn't look like it's gonna matter. I don't even know if he heard that recon dart or not.
Alarm bot here around the back.
Yep.
Then getting
30
themselves
seconds
into
left.
the correct positions theoretically as Nightfall will go across. Merchant
Spike
pass,
planted.
however, invested. Try to slow them down. Even the Prowler suffering. His wall set up to try to get past this, but okay, Akame somehow not registering that one. I thought Yatsuka would have been able to clear that relay. Either way, does have the trade kill. Show's not going to be good for one, but
Oh my
Success finds the
fucking
kill.
goodness,
Now
bro.
salvos are at the ready as well as that Armageddon. Should it become necessary, and it absolutely is now.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Overdrive going to be popped the
There
slide
you
in.
go.
Absol finds the kill.
There you go.
And hallelujah! ZETA Division will find themselves around a win here in round 10.
Round
They
10.
got there. Just a few little missteps from DFM and the firepower department. ZETA able to
Oh.
brute force their way through. I thought this round was cooked off that. But yeah, Akame just quite ready. I don't know what was going on there. He was swapping guns. Absol getting some value.
Yo, these dudes are struggling, bro.
Everybody hoping for a 13-0. You're now free to cry, but can ZETA rescue this as much as possible? Because it feels like the 9-3 is absolutely necessary if they want to have any chance shifting over onto the attack.
For sure. Got the early ping on the Cess, but that doesn't tell you too much here at Shota.
Look at this massive push out in the mid, though.
Oh yeah, that
ZETA looking much more proactive now.
Kaide might have no clue. Well, he's thinking about it.
Oh, he's checking for it. He's not going to have him this time. Ooh. Absol just dancing around those bullets. It's just to stay safe, gets an early advantage, and now can try to scale in behind the rest of DFM. It's May up into tower. Chota into the cage, looking for the kill, is able to find it. Akame going to be taken down, but chips in the night. Cess has gotten past him, turns back, is able to find that elimination, but Eco comes away now with 2. Doubling up, flashing himself, but is able to tuck away to safety. Yatsuka looking for this kill. Be able to find it. Damage not connecting.
Seconds left.
He's going to try something a little cheeky. Thinks better of it. I mean, as ZETA, you can just wait. He's got to get the spike, and then he's got to plant it.
I have the spike.
I mean, this would be the game winner.
10 seconds
The
left.
series ender if Yatsuka can pull this off.
Spike planted.
Stunned up, Shorty, out, and there you go. Absol will be able to find it. So ZETA,
There you go,
a
guys.
second round win, looking for that 3-9. Eco will be able to get one off that next run it back. So DFM, being cognizant of that, should look to try to challenge for these orbs.
For sure.
Last round in the half.
I'd like to see him be a little bit more proactive in mid 2 this round. That's something that Kaide's going to be calling for. Might even just figure it out himself, throw the turret at the window, just to make sure that those push-outs don't happen again. Oh, happy. Nice Nova Pulse. Okay. They get one more. Oh, DFM takes the timeout.
There you go.
Maybe Boars just didn't feel like they were addressing some of the issues that they needed to, and honestly, every round matters, so I actually thought about this for a second. I'm like, maybe you should actually take a timeout, because don't want to give them that extra round if possible.
I mean, it was
Anything on the phone, babe?
on Lotus. They managed to make it a 13-7 do ZETA, finding those 5 in a row.
Beta.
To make it a 9-3.
What's the phone say?
You know,
Right.
You just don't wanna open the door for
Oh
him.
yeah, we
Exactly.
have to charge it. Here, get some, baby.
I think this is a perfectly reasonable timeout, to be honest. 'Cause there's a lot in that last round that you're not going to like as a coach, so definitely something to
Yeah,
talk
my
about,
phone's in the
something to
back.
consider.
So you have to play on something else. To charge it. Here,
Timeout now finished. Back into the game.
here, charge it on top of the
DFM are going to be able
microwave.
to claim this last round of the half.
Oh, Sugar
No
Zero,
ults to
man.
work with. Eco.
Dude, Japan is going crazy
That run
right
back
now on
online
Valorant.
will be the key one, but look at the stack. Seems like we're going to be having a fight around A.
Oh yeah, fucking fight that shit out. Fuck them.
Hands down. Reveal there, but May was flashed, so doesn't actually manage to find the punish, but Eco forced away. Doesn't get that orb, doesn't get the ult. Well, Kaide pushing forward into Art.
Let's see what Kanye got.
Peek, XDL.
Whoa, calm down there.
Should be able to counter swing in, but he's still a little bit late. Just a hair off. Zika will still fall, so now that Phoenix ult out of the half.
That's a really big win for DFM.
I'll find you.
Is their raid boss down as well?
Yeah, true. Let's see what they want to do, though. Still thinking about
Spike drop.
trying to create some attention at Art. Maybe leave Akame
Oh.
back? No.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Deploying drone.
Oh, no.
and that is looking like the start of the spiral. If I'm just pulling on the thread, looking to unravel the sweater as XTL gonna have his work cut out for him.
30 seconds left.
Top of the Nebula, Natsuka looking for the setup.
Sugar Zero.
He's gonna slot forward, but the Shorty just checks the corner. Push out though, and Sugar Zero able to find a
Spike
second.
down,
Blind
B.
through that smoke.
Last
Spike
player
never
standing.
picked up, but XTL just never able to steady it to find the reset, and now it is all down to Shota.
Spike planted.
1v2. Natsuka still quite healthy.
Oh, no.
Oh, the timing.
Oh.
Shota planting his feet, finding the one, but he's just not ready, not aware, no idea where Yatsuka got to. So 10-2, locked up once again by
Switching
DFM.
sides.
Yeah, this is about as dominant as it gets. Second maps have been really good. I mean, you kind of think back to Bind, and if they had kept their heads on a little straighter. Might have just been able to blow ZETA out of the water today, but ZETA's a pretty combined team, and Pearl, well, you can see why they've been avoiding it.
Halftime.
Yeah, just an impressive half. Yeah, Kaide was walking on water.
Oh, yeah.
Just could do no wrong. All these moments where I got worried, where I'm like, oh man, he's in such a risky position here.
He just won.
He just won.
Well, there's your answer. Like I said, large. I want to know what his ADR is.
A lot.
Because but honestly, like,
well,
it's nothing but rifling.
How many kills? In
I don't
that
think
half?
I don't think he's had any util kills.
He had a couple shorty kills, but those were still.
I can't even think of any util damage that he's got. I'm pretty sure.
Like maybe a little bit on a nano, but
like he's just been absolutely destroying them.
Yeah. No. It has been brutal. I don't remember how many kills he ended up with. 19, 20.
I mean, it's right there on the screen over there. Just look,
There's a
19.
screen over there?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, 19 kills.
It's a jumbotron.
I don't know. I don't look up. I'm
like
so
a
used to
dog.
just tunneling in on my monitors.
A dog. Dogs can't look up.
Yeah.
Depending on if you decide to go for the Ed of the Sean argument, but
No. I
Let's
just
see.
accept my fate.
ZETA now.
There it is, dude. DFM out on a
Been
prowl.
struggling in the pistols, to say the least. 1 and 4. They absolutely have to find this one here. Shota, maybe finding a timing. May around the corner, Sheriff in hand, and that is a clean tap. Grab the weapon upgrade if he wants as well. Meanwhile, XDL is making some noise, keeping that interest. Kaide peeking out. Oh, did he not notice? Well, certainly has now, and does manage to get the tag through. So XDL taking down 55. Pushed back, not into the open though, but here comes the jump up over the top of the screen. Success will be able to finish the job. Meanwhile, Yatsuka finds Absol as well.
Damn.
The plan to come through, but it's numbers advantage for DFM.
That is unbelievable. The one and done.
Sugar Zero taking point. And his life is taken away. Shota now trying to be Kaide-esque on this flank, but it's a ghost, and there are 4 players on the other side. The spot out on the one, pulls the trigger, finds it, but can do nothing more. Kaide will get them another pistol, 5-1, and now 11-2.
Oh,
All right, I did a little math. Just in that first half, assuming that Kaide, every kill he got was, 150 to 0,
Yeah.
which it isn't. He could have theoretically done like 237 damage per round. Might be less than that, probably, right? But
I mean, it could be more if he shot the people that he didn't kill.
true that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
just been struggle street this whole map. This whole last 2 maps, realistically, for ZETA Division, who just haven't
Fuck,
been able to
dude.
get
They're
the
getting
ball
fucking
rolling at all.
railed,
Yeah,
dude.
they're investing in this one at least.
The ball's been stolen. DFM took it and punctured it.
No, they're getting fucked, dude. Don't fucking sugarcoat that shit, dude. DFM's fucking.
Alarm bot just going to be disrespected straight past that. Absol. Oh, he's just about to swing a corner.
Aw,
There's
damn.
a judge in the hands here, but no, May will be the one charging
Oh,
out. However,
there you go.
okay,
Oh,
decent
okay,
reply.
work.
Meanwhile, Sugar
Oh.
Zero
Never mind.
will find the dig.
Yes.
And Shota finds the timing. Counter swinging back in. Out trading. Now it is all on Yatsuka to try to see if he can get this up to match point right here, right now.
Spike planted.
Blaze wall down. Little check in. And XDL will find the timing to get that headshot woven through.
Damn.
So ZETA Division themselves a third. But there is much more work that needs to be done.
Yeah, the spacing works out nicely here for ZETA. Try to keep challenging that angle, and Stinger and the Sheriff going to be a little bit better at that range. Shot. Okay. The long march begins.
See, he doesn't even. I just noticed he doesn't actually have any assists. So
Oh
if
my
Kaide's just
God.
looked at you, you either kill him or you die.
Yeah.
It's been the latter the majority of the time.
Yep.
He said no assist. The Kaide looks at you, you die, or you kill.
3x, in fact.
These fucking guys, these commentators crazy, bro.
Both going to be taken by Cess. Gotta get that Armageddon online.
They're gonna stick around.
That they are.
See it?
Akame could drone this. Quiet for now. Prowler going to be cleared out. The flash, though. Absol goes right into that one. Tries to turn back, but kill will be taken by XDL. Still going to be connecting, but May still out into the open, ends up falling. And Sugar Zero finds the kill. Absol gets rid of Yatsuka. And Zeta Division not allowing for that match point to come through quite just yet.
I'll get it, yeah.
Reveals the presence of Kaide back here.
Japan looks like they're about to beat fucking Korea. So
He knows.
Yeah.
It's fucking 3 and 11
Not even
right now,
really
man.
the kind of weapon that you want to go for a save on, but see if he can get XDL, he could just steal this and get out. He won't be able to. So, 7 rounds now. The deficit is Zeta try to claw their way back in.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of that early round aggression from DFM that they used to take some map control. Saw it here where they're able to control a little bit of this space, make it uncomfortable for Zeta at the very least. Zeta, a little bit of, just don't seem as well drilled with the Phoenix compared to the Neon Waylay. Hasn't quite found its mark just yet, but who knows? Still damage to be done. Kind of a typical setup for DFM. Like to have May over on this B site. Not going to see anything. Ooh, but that does.
Yeah, I know, but he's still over the bridge.
On the refract, gets out. Take any damage then till. Oh, it's just okay.
Yeah, because the other place didn't have the Thai tea, and I don't understand why they don't have the fucking
Save
Thai
the
tea to
moment.
order when we go there all the fucking time.
Looks like Zeta just gonna try to pump the brakes here, but with that alarm bot still being situated, and the turret as well.
Man, this is gonna
Heidi's got
suck.
all the info in the world that no one's pushing or even pressuring this A side of the map. So Akame just gonna be sending out the drone, quick clear. This is all the info that
I know,
DFM
he was
needs.
eating that shit. His ass is.
Yeah.
His ass is
A pretty easy read for them so far.
He ate that shit with no fries either.
Just a matter of how clean this execute is. Akame ready to counter
He
with the
gonna be
recon.
crying. Help me.
Just watching in case that flank comes through, which it's about to.
They hurt. Hot.
Peek in, May,
Oh
looking for
my
the kill,
God, bro, what
crashes
he
back
doing?
Across through the halls, playing
Oh
elusively.
my God, May
Turns
is
back to find the kill.
crazy.
Turn
Oh
to the
my
flash,
God.
Eco dead, and May, he wants this over with.
May is just fucking mental. They're just fucking done.
Looking to
If
get the
they
one
lose
step
this,
away
they're
from bringing
mentally
this to
broken.
a conclusion.
Oh,
Virgin Path's now going to be invested.
Niggas got ulted.
Slowing down the already slow approach from Zeta.
Oh,
Cam spots nothing. XDL
oh.
is dead. Shota can only
Broken
find the
mentally.
one. A triple for Akame,
GG's.
and now 12 rounds and match
Japan
point
beat fuck.
for
Oh my
DFM.
God.
Match point.
Yeah, it's just, you know, Zeta tries to take a pause, but DFM, they commit. Gonna move a muscle.
Zeta.
He plays this expertly.
Oh my God, they're so
Slide
clean
into the wall.
too. The way they play is just.
Slash doesn't go deep, or it goes too deep, excuse me. It actually goes behind May. May was pushing forward. Akame, good for some more big kills.
Come on, end this round,
you go.
please, so I can get my
Or
boba.
die for Zeta.
I gotta see how this ends.
Eat 8 in a row. Force OT.
Once again, trying to put some pressure here onto B. Looks like DFM going to start calling for some fast rotates of their own, but May on the swing out. Dead. Shota with a nice shot. Able to find him, and it's okay. The footsteps giving it away either way. Yatsuka does get taken down. And it seems like DFM very fine to resign themselves to a save immediately,
Spike planted.
knowing that not really worth the attempt to fight their way back in.
Yeah, for sure. Just a little bit more prepared this time, our Zeta, and maybe a bit of an over challenge there from May. A lot of things to consider once he peeked through that angle. Yeah, we wait.
Well, it was 5 in a row for Zeta. A little streak to try to run it back in that previous map. See if they can get the ball rolling. By overall going to be perfectly fine though for DFM. They also do still have that Hunter's Fury in the back pocket.
Got to be a little more patient, I think. I'm always a bit worried about having the Waylay over on B consistently on this defender side, no matter what team it is. I like it as a mix-up, but I'd rather see you using it a bit more towards A to take some space early. See if maybe that's the change-up that DFM goes for here. Yes! May? Thinking about it? Considering? Okay. There we go. He's on his way. But actually, they're kind of just ceding a little bit of space. Going for their counterplay. Clear the dart to confirm some kind of presence.
Yeah, just the one player shooting out though, so. Really going to be given over.
Bring them
Looks like
down.
it's up to go for, it's kind of like a 1-3-1.
He's
So
just
just backpedaling, getting that trip set up.
Watching here.
corner. Kaide.
Don't try to check, but as you say, Kaide tucked away inside Art.
I mean, he's been going nuclear in this spot. He's going to do it again.
How much do they consider this? Dash forward, May looking to try to take some space. He'll be able to just grab that orb. Quickly refracts back, and now Kaide, our eyes turn to him once again. Finds himself one, looks for the third, can't find it, but Akame is there. The Hunter's Fury layered in, and that should be curtains for Zeta Division. Sprang a leak early
30
on, but
seconds left.
they have patched up the hull. Looks like the ship is back to sailing. The front not falling off as Shota. A 1v4 into his death, pushes down May, finds it. 13-5. Dominance in these last two maps. DFM absolutely showing up on their picks of Lotus, as well as this Pearl.
Yeah, it's been a struggle of a stage so far for them, but a must-win game, and they're able to convert. You know, after bringing in so much hope for the region during kickoff, looking like they could potentially contend for some deep playoff runs. It's been a little bit woeful with some of the changes because of the meta, but this one, not too bad. Still a little worried about their bind, but the other two maps look quite good.
Yeah, I think the M and DFM stood for masterclass for these last two maps here. Very good. And look, if Kaide is going to keep playing like that, if Akame is going to be able to play the Neon and put up performances like that,
yeah,
then DFM, there is some hope here for the last couple series in this group. And as mentioned, being able to get this win over Zeta Division, it does a hell of a lot in pushing DFM back towards another playoffs appearance.
For sure. And that's got to be the goal. I mean, all these wins so important here. Championship, champs points maybe could play a role. Who knows if there is a world that could still be important. So turn it around now. See if you can keep it up and keep looking ahead. You got Barrel next, I believe.
Well, something to be happy about here for DFM. Solid victory in those last two maps. Let's go ahead and get ready to send it down to the stage. We're going to have Bella standing by with one of our winning players. Get their thoughts on DFM being able to win the Nihon Knockout, the Japanese Joust, whatever you want to call it. But we know how much these teams care when it comes down to facing off against one another. DFM, they're holding their heads a bit higher.
Hi guys, I'm here with DFM's Akame. Well, first Japanese derby of 2026, and DFM comes out with a win. We saw your first Neon today as well, so how was your day with Neon and the reverse sweep? Let's hear all about it. 이제 올해 첫 일본 팀 내전에서 DFM이 승리를 가져갔습니다. 이제 아카메 선수의 첫 네온도 같이 볼 수 있었거든요. 네온과 함께 패승승 승리 소감부터 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
That was crazy. That was a good one.
Daddy, you were just joking, right?
I be joking. I be joking. All right, here we go.
The trash from your straw. Thank you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Match found.
Let's go.